In 90 days, I either beat the highest ascension in Slay the Spire 2, or I admit I'm not as good at games as I think I am. I've always felt like I've been Mr. Potential when it came to video games. Like if I really put in the effort, I can improve to the highest levels. But the truth is, I've never actually done that. So to prove I'm not just imagining that potential, I've decided to take on one of the hardest roguelikes out there, Slay the Spire 2. But why this game specifically? Well, I just beat Dark Souls 3 and I'm looking for my next great challenge. Something to push me to grow in new ways. The thing about picking another Souls game, that genre tests a type of execution that I've already developed. Slay the Spire tests decision making, something I've struggled with when it comes to more intellectual games. See, when I found the original Slay the Spire after streaming for a couple months, I felt this sort of lingering interest. But it was scary. Taking on a game like that can make you feel real dumb if you keep losing, especially on stream. If I fail, I can't blame teammates, I can't blame lag or reflexes. Every loss will be my decision. After going back and forth on buying it, literally adding it to my cart on Steam, I discovered its sequel was coming out soon. That's when I knew it was meant to be. But why 90 days? It seems like an oddly specific number. To me, 90 days is enough for a true transformation, from beginner to master, if you practice like a man possessed. Okay, so 90 days on Slay the Spire, but what's the actual plan? Phase 1, blind runs. I go in completely blind, having no idea what's gonna happen. Every decision will feel like life or death, with each win feeling massive and each loss feeling painstaking. I'll be like a baby learning to walk, picking up a skill from scratch. Phase 2, self-learning. This is where I really test myself, reviewing and thinking critically about my own gameplay. It'll really push me to the limits of my ability as an individual, and it'll be up to me to overcome any plateaus. This is also where I get to experiment and explore the game more fully. Phase 3, research. Somewhere about halfway through the game, enough time will have passed to where the community will have really figured out what works. Because if they don't, I'm screwed. This is where I start looking at conversations online, seeing what other people think is strong, hoping to combine their knowledge with mine. Phase 4, mastery. Through both research and review, I start hitting higher and higher ascensions, eventually hitting the max, finally overcoming my weaknesses and proving myself once and for all. My goal is to get there with at least one character. If I can get them all there, even better. This is also where I start trying crazy challenges. And in the end, if I hit that highest ascension and do some challenges I can be proud of, that's the win. Episode 1 drops on launch day. Let's see if it goes the way I expect. Peace.